Hey guys, John at Fix-A-Fence. I got a comment on one of the videos that I did about pricing out a 50-foot wood fence, and apparently he couldn't see what I was writing or doing or whatever. And obviously, I'm not the best videographer yet. I'm working on it. I've taken some classes. I do have a light behind you of the camera, and I'm on a GoPro 8, and I'm on a couple of tripods here. So tripod for the light and a tripod for the camera. So let's see what we can do. All right, I'm going to zoom in as best I can, and we'll see if we can get this priced out correctly for you. Well, we'll price it out correctly, but I mean, so you can see it, okay? And I apologize, but I'm getting better at some of these videos that I make. None of them gone viral yet, but wouldn't that be cool? One day. All right, anyway, stay tuned. Here we go. Well, I hope this is close enough. So anyway, let's say, so for instance, we're doing 50 feet, okay? 50 feet, okay? I don't have the best handwriting either, but here we go. This is 50 feet. I go 16, 24, 32, 48, and an extra one. Okay, so we'll count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 4x4s at how much do you guys charge there at wherever you're at? You know, that's what I'm going to put down. I'll need 2 sacks per post. There's 14 sacks, and they're about $4.50 now. Okay, and then for that we're going to need 2 or however many 2x4s you put for rails. Some people put 3 per panel. I like 2 because that's really all it really needs. You know, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 2x4s, and whatever they're at, whatever you're charging these days, you know, that's where they're at. Now, when you go to figure out how many boards you need, this is where the calculator comes in. You take 50 feet, you times that by number of inches in a foot, which is 12. It comes up to equal 600, and you divide that by the width of your board, which is 5.5 inches, and that tells me I need 110 fence boards. And when I went to business school, they always told you to price up, so I'm going to price it out at 120. I'm going to do 120 1x6 and they're $4 a piece. Now you need the wood clips, right? So we need 4 or 6, however many per panel that you're using. I'm going to use 4, so I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually just double that. It's 24 clips. And I don't know how much you guys charge them, but they're $1 a piece for me. And then I always make a minimum of screws. You know, I don't just go 1, 2, 3 pounds. No, they come in 5-pound boxes. So I put 5 pounds. But I do go at $10 a pound. Screws, okay? I use screws. Anyway, you can't read that. Screw. Okay. Okay. Screws. So then we're going to add this up, okay? This is where the calculator comes in at. We have 14 times 4.50. That comes out to 63 bucks. Okay. Then we'll go 7 times 17. Is $119. Okay. 12 times 4 or 12 times 7. 2x4s, that comes at 84. Okay. And then we're at 120 boards times $4 a board. 480. Okay. 24 times 1. Well, obviously that's 24. And then 5 times 10, you know, common math, you know, it should be 50 bucks. Okay. So then we're going to add all this stuff up. That's why the calculator comes in handy. 63 plus 119 plus 84 plus 480 plus 24 plus 50 equals $820. Okay, now this is where you mark things up. I don't know how you guys mark it up or not, but I've been taught to mark it up 50%. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mark it up 50%. That comes in at plus 820 plus anyway. So it comes in at 1,230 bucks. Okay, it's all about the number to me. So I'm going to tell that I'm going to round it off at 1,235. Okay, Now, this is where you figure out your labor. This is just the material only. Okay. Now you want the labor. Okay. So this is what you do. However many days you think it's going to take you to do that, right? 2 days, 3 days, however many guys you got, whatever. This is the math. This is the formula to figure out your labor. So 2 men, we'll say 2 men. It's going to take me 2 days. Okay. And in however many hours, I'm going to say 6 hours. I like to use 8 because there's 8 hours in a day, 2 days, but I'm going to do that and be nice. And then I'm going to the hourly rate per hour, and then 1.5. Okay, the 1.5, where that 1.5 comes in, guys, is your overhead. Okay, so then you take this 2 men, you go 2 times 6 hours times $35 an hour times 1.5. That comes in at $1,260. You can do whatever you want. You know, I'm going to round that off at about $1,250. Okay, be nice. So 1,250. So 1,235 plus 1,250 equals 2,485. Okay. And like I said, this here is just the bottom line. Bottom line. So nothing fancy. This is simple. That's all that is. Okay. There's nothing to it as far as when you come out. This is what the customer wants. They want a basic fence. So you price it out for a basic fence. If they want more, hey, well, then it goes up. Okay, this was based out of fur. You got to spell it out for them too. I always got to spell it out in the email, what they want, what I'm providing. Okay, and this is what they're going to pay for. You know, I wouldn't be there taking an estimate from them if they didn't want a fence. Okay, and you got to realize we're in competition, but yet you want to get the job, right? So, but you don't want to price undercut your guys. So this is the formula, okay? And you're probably going to come right in close with competition with everybody else. So, bottom line, when it comes down to the number, it's all about your attitude. You know, how do you present yourself? How does the customer feel around you? You know, how do you treat the customer? Are you going to treat them like $1 million, like they deserve to be treated? Or are you going to treat them like just somebody else that really don't know? They don't know what they're talking about. You know, bottom line, they are your boss. They are our boss. So if if I want that job, right, I got to treat them like my boss. Listen to what they say, do what they say. You know, even if it's outside the realm of what we know what we're supposed to do. If they just want a couple of screws in there, right, and straighten the panel instead of tearing out that whole fence, my goodness, why don't we just put a couple of screws in and straighten out that panel for her? Okay, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it takes time, but some of these people can't even get out there to do that. My goodness, you know, I just went over to this one today before I make this video. I've been there. This is the 3rd time I've been there, just doing little things for the lady. And this one was, I put a false panel in between her fence and a garage. Okay. So that way she could take it up off of the clips, right? The wood clips to get to her back garage because it's on the property line and you needed to get to it to paint or whatever. Well, anyway, so since then, this wood post that we connected the false panel to, we didn't put it in, but it was there before. Okay. And it's starting to, you know, swing a little bit. So anyway, she wanted me to put some screws in there, and I ended up having to put a rock. I was going to put concrete in there, but no, I don't want to get into that big of a can of worms, you know. So I put a rock under the little retaining wall area there, and I put some screws in there for her and tightened it up, and she's happy, you know. And she asked me how much it costs, you know. And I told her, I said, it don't cost a thing. I'm not going to charge you anything for this. I mean, my goodness, it's only a couple of screws. It took me like 3 minutes. You know what I mean? But what she's going to do is she's going to refer Fix-A-Fence. That's the name of the game. You know, she's going to tell her friends, and her friends are going to tell her friends. You know, so it's not always about the money, guys. It's about the relationship, the attitude, you know, and what we bring to them, you know. I mean, so I went out of my way, you know, but she's a customer. She's my boss, and so she's going to take care of me now, Well, at least in theory, right? In theory. But anyway, all right. So enough rambling on that, right? Okay. So you guys keep smiling and have a great day, right? And keep treating your customers like $1,000,000, like they deserve to be treated, right? And I'll tell you what, that money will come rolling in, And it does say in the Bible to, giving is better than receiving. But somebody's got to be on the receiving end sometimes. You're going to give out, it's going to come back. You know, what we sow, we shall reap. So if we're going to reap these good things, if we're going to sow these good things, we're going to reap good things, right? If we're going to sow bad things, we're going to reap bad things, right? So anyway, pay it forward, continue to march forward, get out there and make it happen. No matter what you're doing in this life, get out there and make it happen for yourself so that way others can see that it can be done, because it can be. There's so much opportunity out here. I'm not just sitting here bullshitting. I mean, I feel like it, but you know what? I've read some of these books and it's true. Man, I tell you what, you put some of this stuff to the gurus that they've been telling you about, they've been telling you about. It's no lie, man. Things happen and things happen. And I can't explain it, but it's true. It's true. So just follow their advice, apply the advice to yourself, to your life, and watch it. Just watch it happen and take note, take note of it. That's why it's so important to have that journal. Take note of it and see the changes, see the magnificent changes of this, and you can get included in that opportunity out there because it's endless. It's amazing what you can do with just a little bit of creativity. You tap into this gold mine that these people tell you about. I'm telling you, man. Great. So anyway, like I said, keep smiling. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. Let's make it go viral. Wouldn't that be cool? But anyway, all right. That's a dream of mine and a goal of mine. Make something relatable, shareable, and relevant, and then everybody else will just see it and agree. But see, one day at a time, I'm gonna make it happen. That's my goal. Okay, you guys got your goals. That's my goal. Even this little fence industry, I got about 1,500 subscribers so far, maybe a little bit more, about 1,550. My next goal is 2,000, right? And then who knows where that pebble's going to be dropping at and how far out it's going to spread. But that's my plan. You guys keep smiling. Have a great day and make your dreams happen. And don't dream small. Dream big, just like they say, because it's so amazing. I got to stop talking because I'm just going to be just like these guys pretty soon. Have a great one.